I show the stream up. You what? Yes, we are getting ready to go. We're loading cowboys into the big pen. Yeah, they're in the sorting pen. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Let's just go. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into the beautiful studio on the east edge of Alva, not in the suburbs, really in Alva proper on a beautiful, beautiful, what is it, one day before springtime or something like that. We have loaded a bunch of cowboys back into the sorting pen. We had them in this morning at 11 o'clock, and Gremlins got us. So Rose and Ben had to dial that deal down. Now, guess where Rose is, okay? 91 years old. She's in a side-by-side on the Little Sahara sand dunes. They want to show her how you can jump a four-wheeler or a side-by-side at the dunes. I think it's a wonderful thing to do. And I really don't think she waited too late. I think 91's probably about the time you do that. So back in the studio, let's go first to the the top cowhand remains seated, but the guy in charge of Bull Battle 10, whether you want to be or not. Mr. Dowdy, number 10, you've got this thing down pat. There could be no problems.
We're sure hoping. We think we got it figured out by now.
You know, really, like the second or third one was the first one that I made. I didn't see any rough spots with that, but you've sure grown it over the years, haven't you?
It is sure grown. That's almost an understatement from where it began.
So last year, we're standing out at the fairgrounds like we do, and I'm trying out equipment, and I can't get the signal out of that barn out there, and we're cussing and discussing, and I said, well, surely between now and next year, something will happen. Boy, did it.
Yes, yeah. Salt Fork Event Center. It's finally a dream that's come true for not only us, but a lot of other people and events wanting to come to town, and we're excited for it. So.
And you're the very first out of the chute, out of the night and into the light.
Yes, sir. We'll be the first one.
It's unbelievable. I mean, if you, whatever you're doing, just cancel it, right? Just be at Bull Battle 10 so you can not only see the program, but see this incredible facility.
Yes. Yeah. I don't make any other plans other than Bull Battle 10. That's what we're shooting for. That's going to be the big thing going on that weekend.
Give me the dates and times.
The first night will be April 3rd. We'll kick it off with the first round at 7 p.m. Doors will open at 5. Our trade show will be up and running at that time. And then Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning will be our youth event, the Professional Youth Rough Stock Association. All the young kids will come out and get on. And then later, we'll do it again for round number 2. Doors will reopen at 5 o'clock, and we'll kick it off at 7.
Now, it's my opinion, and I've started this rumor, that you started the mini riding because of your kids. But they're about half grown now. We may have to go to a medium-sized bull or something.
Well, I think I actually started the youth deal before my boys were around. But they've sure dove in, and they enjoy it. But yeah, they're still a little on the younger side, so they're still in that the 2 younger age groups. But
what are the age groups?
The youngest one will be our 5 and under walk and trot, and then it jumps up to Pee Wee, which is 6 to 8, and then our juniors is 9 to 11. Our seniors are 12 to 14, and then we have the older kids, the high school kids, 15 to 17, and the novice.
And so we got a bull to fit them all.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
It's exciting. It's exciting. And watching the kids not only grab a hold of it physically, but grab a hold of the idea of, hey, this is something I could kind of do.
Yeah. This is in my opinion, is the best way for them to get into the sport, where the bulls and the livestock are fitted to their age group, and it helps them build the confidence and to be able to go on and prosper. So.
And it really trains dads too, because you're in a crowd, so you can't yell at your kid.
Yeah. So we're right there beside them most of the time. So I'm probably the one yelling at them the loudest, telling them to hang on and keep going and don't quit,
Don't quit. Well, we have some guests. Now, is this a mini bull rider right here?
He got on a couple years ago. I don't know. We've been trying to talk him into this year, but I don't know if we've been successful or not.
Well, let's just ask him. Sir, what's your name?
Gaston.
I know that you did this before, but I didn't write it down. Can you spell that for me?
Cashton.
And is it okay if I call you Cash or no?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So can we work on this bull deal? I mean, if you got any hankering to get on one of these bulls of his?
No.
No. It seems that he's fairly committed to the no side.
Yeah, I think he's got the rare case of getting smart.
So. Yeah. What you told me once? Something about how do you tell a bull rider? Something with marbles?
Oh, yeah. I had an older gentleman a long time ago. He said the only way to become a bull rider is you fill your mouth full of marbles, and then each time you get bucked off, you spit one out. And then when you finally lose all your marbles, you're a bull rider.
So, Cash, that could be you, man. You sure you don't want to reconsider?
No.
No, there's no reconsidering. So, where do you fit in this equation?
So
Your Cash's Uber driver?
pretty much, yes, yeah, for sure. So I don't know. It's been 4 or 5 years ago when you asked me to 8. Mm-hmm. It's been 8 years. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so 8 years ago, Justin come to me and asked me to be a part of this event. I produce other events, team ropings, bell races, different things like that. And he asked me to be a part of it, and we haven't looked back since.
What's your name?
I'm Cody Dees.
And this is your right-hand man?
This is him.
So he's seen his share of events.
Oh, definitely. He just announced last year after the bull riding that he was retired.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's probably time, really.
Yeah. He's I don't know if you would say get smart or what, but he just pretty much announced that he was retired from it.
Well, I'm not going to fight him on it. He looks like he's pretty solid on it. So we're ready to go this year. I mean, you talk about a move from here to here. Whoa.
Yeah, it's a huge move for us. It's you always think you're ready, but you never know till you get there.
That's why I like to work events close to home, because I always forget something.
Oh yeah, it's definitely things forgotten. But we have a pretty good group of us that put this thing on, and there's a lot of moving parts to it, but we come together and we get it accomplished.
Just as a guy that's been there 3 or 4 times out of the 10, I've never seen any glitches. I maybe you've had some, but it looked pretty smooth to me.
There's a lot behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see, but we just got to keep moving, keep our head down, and make sure that the event goes on. Because initially, I mean, that's what we put this event on for, is for the community, and to allow people to come and see something that they normally, are not able to go see, or you don't have to travel 2 or 3 hours to go watch something. So, this bull riding, it enables you and the community to come and enjoy an event like this.
It's incredible. I went out there the first time because I needed to go out there. But as soon as I got to watch a little bit of it, then I was ready to come back again and again and again. You guys are like a bunch of swans. I mean, pretty smooth on top of the water, but you're paddling like heck underneath.
That's for sure. You know, it is. It's a scramble. We always think that we get started plenty of time early enough when it comes to gathering sponsorships and getting meetings together. And it always comes down to the last minute. It really does. And, you know, like I said, we've got a pretty good group of us that work together in a committee. It's like I said, it's a lot of moving parts, but we managed to pull it off.
Well, we're looking forward to it. We being all of the consumers around, and really looking forward to now. After you go a few times, it becomes a little bit kind of a reunion of sorts, because you see people that come in from out of town that's the only time you see them.
Right. Yeah, that's for sure. And, you know, that's when I mentioned, you know, the thing for the community, you know, I mean, this is the largest open bull ride in the state of Oklahoma. I mean, our largest open 2-day bull riding. And so, you know, there's a lot of people that come from out of town, and you're able to gather with old friends, family, you know, family come in for the weekend stay. And it's a big ordeal.
It is. It is. So we got a famous guy. Well, we got two. We got Cash, and then we got this one. So introduce me to this guy.
So this is one of our hometown heroes. He's been with this show for, I'd say, probably about 8 years also, I think. But this is one of our bullfighters, Tyler Farrell. In some small crowds, we might call him Superman. He does a lot of frequent flyer miles, it seems like. But, yeah, he's one of the exciting ones to watch in this show.
So you're the guy that when this one over here and his crew have something messed up, you got to keep the crowd kind of not knowing that we need a little time to work this out back in the chutes or whatever it happens to be.
No, I'm not the very funny one, actually. I'm the one that saves the bull rider when they fall off.
You're the serious guy.
I'm a serious guy, yeah.
Ooh.
Not very funny.
You know, I've noticed something about guys in your trade. There are no old ones.
Well, actually, one of the gentlemen that I've worked at the last many years with, Tanner Zarnetsky, he's probably 40, pushing 40. But
That old, huh? Oh, come on, man. Come on.
It's old for doing what they do.
What?
I said it's old for doing what they do.
Well, that's for sure. That's for sure. You had some close ones. Have you ever had one that got too close?
oh yeah, numerous times. So
You just kind of try to bail out as best you can.
that's the point. Or when you're trying to get hooked, you try to sit on their head and go flying over them, because when they run over the top of you, it hurts a lot worse than flying over them. I promise you that.
We need to write that down. When that happens, I need to know just exactly. You don't want to go underneath. Is that the deal?
That is the deal. Hurts a lot worse to get stepped on.
And there's 3 of you working?
Yes, sir. Yep, there will be 3 of us working, and we work in a 3-man team on those deals, and we kind of try to stay as far away from each other as we can and close to the bull as we can. So,
Do you work with a specific team, or does 3 guys come together that do it a bunch, and because you don't get to practice much?
no, you don't get to practice. A lot of guys at this caliber, you can go in and work with anyone. If they're going to be working an event of this size, they should be handy enough to do what you need to do and do it proficiently. So,
You know, I had a friend named Pat Kimsey that was that did the whole thing, the senior deal for a long time, and he worked so long and he was so good, 13 times to the big show, to the NFR, yeah, and another good friend named Paul Bond who worked for 10 years or so. But both of those guys, when they hung it up, they hung it up for the same reason. And when I asked them in different interviews, they said, I got a step slower and the bulls got 2 steps faster, and it was time.
Yes, sir. I'm 29 years old, and it's starting to creep on me. I've noticed in the last few years, I've been fighting bulls since I was about 16, and you definitely gotta stay in a little bit of shape and be ready to move, because if not, they're gonna hook you.
They will do that.
Yep, they will.
And I've never seen an announcer really that had much compassion for the boy that gets hooked.
Not much sympathy for the guy that had no brains to put himself in that position in the first place.
Right. Was it easier to show up when you were 16 or harder?
Oh, I don't know. I've loved it ever since.
Have you really?
Yep, I still love it to this day. It's just an adrenaline rush, and I've been an adrenaline junkie my whole life. So you was talking about the sand dunes. I used to ride dirt bikes out there and jump them, and about anything crazy, you name it. I've tried to do it. I've broke a lot of bones in the process.
So now I know how you met this guy.
Yep. So both of us were from Alva.
And both of you crazy, I might add.
Yeah, both of us rode bulls. Even back in my younger days, I rode bulls as well. I grew up rodeoing. My dad was a rodeo coach here at the college till I was about, I don't know.
Is that who that is?
Yep, Guy Farrell.
I just put that together. Okay, I'd have never, if you hadn't said that. Yeah, you come from some pretty tough kitchen table.
Yep. Second generation bullfighter. So that's kind of cool to say. I always enjoy saying that, and proud of where I come from, and proud of Alva, proud of this community. So I'm happy that they get to come out and see us do something that I do everywhere else as well.
Oh, that's great. I'm kind of getting. We should have had music playing behind that, man. I'm feeling kind of patriotic now. Were you a bull rider, Cody?
No.
You look pretty smart.
My claim to fame is not bull riding. I tried it a little bit when I was younger, but when we hit on the youth event, back when we were growing up, it was calves. They were flanked, and you either made it or you didn't. Now, or team rope and cattle, whatever they ran in the chute. Now these mini bulls that we can roll in for these kids. They walk or trot out, or they have the next level, which is kind of little hoppers. It's set up nowadays for kids his age to be able to learn the balance, learn the technique, learn that, if this is something you want to do, it allows you to not be scared of him at that point and at his age or the 6 and under, whatever age group it may be. We didn't have that option growing up. And so it's, what we have put together nowadays, and these guys that carry these bulls up and down the road, it's a huge ordeal for these young kids. And something that I want to add too, back with Tyler, this event we hire the best that there is when it comes to fighting bulls and our protectors. 2 of our other bullfighters coming, they all travel that bullfighting road in the BFO, but something with Tyler, he's going to be the first one to get hooked to save you, and so that is what we enjoy about Tyler, and we've got the best there is out there. So,
So when it happens, he'll get in quickly.
He's first every time. Every time you turn around, if somebody's fixing to get hooked, it's Tyler.
That's impressive.
It is.
And he keeps coming back.
Keeps coming back and keeps saving them. And, you find a lot of guys that are good at fighting bulls for money and points and different things like that, but it's hard to find somebody like Tyler that will step in there and just take one for you. They all have a job to do, but he's always first.
And as Dowdy said, we, in some circles, call him Superman.
Absolutely.
I would imagine you get pulled away from one. Okay, I've always come from the radio side of rodeo. So what they love to do is to get a bunch of radio idiots and have them in the wild cow milking or so, and just scatter personnel, because these guys don't know. I mean, they don't know. And it never soaks in that there was the word wild in front of cow. And it can be a wreck pretty quick, and you don't mess with those. You just let them go, and the more carnage, the better.
I normally just stand back and smile when it's wild cow milking time. I don't necessarily love getting hooked myself, but I sure like watching people get hooked. It's pretty funny.
Well, I'm glad that we could help you. A couple of my buddies have got some great stories. I taped one of them on the 5th floor of the Baptist Hospital the night that it happened. It was quite a little thing down at the Hinton Rodeo many years ago. He didn't get. I'll tell you how long ago it was. Reba played the dance, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I said, man, you all week long you've been playing Reba's new record. And you're gonna get an autograph tonight, and she'll tell you how. And here you are in the hospital, can't walk.
Didn't even get his chance to impress her. It sounds like.
Did not get a chance that year. No. Those cows, what, Cash?
When I was riding one, Humpty, his name's Humpty, he kind of bucked on me.
He did?
But I still stayed on. I was about to fall, but I still stayed on for the buzzard.
That's what you do, right, Dowdy? You go for the buzzer, right?
Yeah, you don't quit till your head hits the ground. That's what I was always told.
There's a couple of ways to do this, I guess. Well, Mr. Dowdy, you have done an incredible job. You know, you were talking about the bigness of this, or I was. I think we both have kind of chimed in that, I mean, this started as kind of a big neighborhood event. I don't know. But boy, it has grown and grown and grown. You think about it. The weekend after Easter is always the Winoka Rattlesnake Roundup. This will be the 80th year. It and the rodeo are the two biggest crowd times for that little community, and they're a big deal. Not just everybody wants to cuddle up against a snake, but it's a good, you can come to town, be in town Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, never see a snake and have a pretty good time. Or you can find all the snakes that you want and we can get you into the den of death just pretty easy. But it's a big time for the town. And that's what you've done for Alva. This is a big thing for Alva. There will be people there, like he was saying, that travel the circuit. Not everybody's got a motorhome. They're going to be filling the hotels and motels and spilling over into Kiowa and into Winoka, and it's a wonderful deal. It's a big, big event. And now the Salt Fork Event Center and its opening time, I started to say opening night. It is opening night, but there'll be an opening night right after opening night. So you got the two biggest one. It's going to be wonderful.
Yes, it is. We're sure excited about it. You know, the reason this event got started actually back in 2007, it just kind of started as a way for me to get all my buddies in one place, and we just have a cool little fun bull riding jackpot, and you know, it's just grown from there. And now it's 2 days, and it does fill up the hotels, and you know, that's the kind of the plan, just to bring all those people to Alva and see what Alva's about and have a good time while you're at it.
And Alva's a lot like it in this way. You're bull riding. You come the first time because you're just kind of curious, and then you're so darn impressed that you want to keep coming back.
Yeah, we try to keep it as exciting as we can each night. You know, we may do something differently on Saturday than we did Friday, so it's there's a good chance you might miss something if you don't come both days.
That's for sure. And you've got college night in there somewhere. I mean, I know I've seen a ton of college kids out there.
Yeah, we usually do a little price break for the college kids, you know, to help come out to the event and give them something to do. But, you know, being a college kid, pockets aren't always deep, so we try to help them out any way we can.
Good deal. I appreciate you, man. Now, Tyler, I might check with you after the event just to see if you're alive.
Yeah. I should be alive, I hope. No promises.
Well, you might just drop by and check in just here at the studio and go, hey, I lived through another one.
Okay. I think I can do that. I'll drive by here often.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, one more thing. And so, you know, another thing with the event center, having that facility has really opened up some doors for us. We've got a bunch of new surprises that we haven't really told everybody about yet, and so we're kind of waiting for that to be a surprise for everybody to come out and see. You don't want to really miss out on this, but having that facility has opened those doors to where we can do bigger and better things for this bull riding than we already have done.
Excellent. What I hear you saying is it's going to continue to keep growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
This kind of takes the ceiling off of it to a great extent. I mean, the sky's the limit, it looks to me like.
It is for sure. And you know, this is obviously the very first event in this event center, and so you know, they're as a staff, they're going to be learning things. We're going to learn things about the different ways that's set up, different things that we can do. So, you know, this is probably going to be our biggest year thus far, but it's going to get bigger and better after that.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Thank you for coming out, man. You do a great service for the community, and you've rested enough now, man. It's the middle of the day. You got to get back to work.
Yep, back to the grind. So
you got some more stuff to do. Not everything is buttoned up yet.
we've got a few things to get tied down yet, but we'll have everything ship shape ready to go here in just about a week. So
All right, man. I'll be checking on you.
sounds good.
Tyler, thank you for coming by and spiffing this deal up. We needed some beauty here, and you and Cash have certainly given us that. So fight them, and don't fight them necessarily clean.
Yes, sir. Yep. Thank you, and thanks for the Alva community for building a great building for us to try a great event in.
Well, these guys said some wonderful things about you, and it's pretty much the truth, I think, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We hire the best guys, like I said, and you know, we've got to keep it to that standard and keep it high.
Cash, good of you to drop in, buddy. I'll see you out at the bull riding, okay?
Okay.
All right, man. Folks, thank you for joining us, and thank these Cowboys for coming in this afternoon and getting out of heat in March. Can you even say that? I'm not sure. We'll be talking more about Bull Battle 10. We have information on the air, too, on our air, on KALV, of all of the things that you can witness and be a part of. And it's a big deal, so get ready for it. And we now return you to what we laughingly call regular programming.